Mission timer initialized. Mission saved.
Yes, sir. At once. Ready and waiting. Agreed.
Engineering. Affirmative.
Ready and waiting. Affirmative. Reporting. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Very well.
Awaiting orders. At once. Reporting. At once. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Mission saved. Mission loaded.
Yes, sir. At once. Agreed.
Yes, sir. Very well. Affirmative. Very well. At once. Reporting. At once. Agreed. Affirmative. Agreed. Agreed.
Yes, sir. Indeed.
Acknowledged. Very well. Agreed.
Medic reporting. Out. Affirmative.
Awaiting orders. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Very well. Report. Very well. Agreed.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Reporting. Affirmative. Affirmative. Yes, sir. At once. Affirmative.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Affirmative. Yes, sir.
Mission saved.
On my way. 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 Indeed. For king and country. On my way. For king and country. For king and country. For king and country.
40 minutes remaining.
Indeed. On my way. On my way.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Agreed.
Medic reporting. Moving out.
Yes, sir. At once. Very well. Affirmative. Very well. At once. Affirmative.
Medic reporting. Moving out. Affirmative. Moving out. Moving out. Affirmative. 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 Moving out. Moving out.
Yes, sir.
Mission saved.
Affirmative. Affirmative. Ready and waiting.
Ready and waiting. Agreed.
Reporting. Very well. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Agreed. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Reporting. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Medic reporting. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Explosive charge
Reporting.
placed.
Engineering. Affirmative. Medic reporting. Out. Medic reporting. Out.
Yes, sir.
Mission saved.
Affirmative.
Commander. Indeed. Indeed. On my way. For king and country. On my way. For king and country.
Awaiting orders. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Affirmative. Commander. On my way. For king and country. For king and country. Indeed. On my way. On my way. For king and country. For king and country. Indeed. Indeed. On my way. For king and country. Yes, sir. On my way. Indeed.
Acknowledged.
Agreed. At once.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Agreed.
Yes, sir. Moving out. Moving out. Yes, sir. Moving out. Moving out. Moving out.
Yes, sir. Agreed. At once. Agreed. Affirmative. Affirmative. Yes, sir. At once. Very well. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Yes, sir. Very well. Affirmative.
Engineering. Affirmative. Commander. On my way. For king and country. For king and country. On my way. For king and country. Indeed. Indeed.
Explosive charge
Yes,
placed.
sir. Affirmative. Commander. On my way.
Mission saved.
On my way. Indeed. On my way. On my way. On my way. For king and country. For king and country. For king and country. On my way.
Reporting. Agreed.
Yes, sir. Moving out. Engineering. Affirmative.
Acknowledged. Agreed.
30
At once.
minutes remaining.
Acknowledged. At once.
Yes, sir. For king and country.
Yes, sir. At once. Yes, sir.
Medic reporting. Moving out.
Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Very well.
Engineering. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Yes, sir. Agreed. Agreed. Yes, sir. Very well.
Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Engineering. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Ready and waiting. Affirmative.
Engineering. Affirmative. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Acknowledged.
Mission saved.
Affirmative. At once. Yes, sir. Agreed. Yes, sir. At once.
Engineering. Affirmative. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Moving out. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Affirmative. Medic reporting. Moving out. Affirmative.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Moving out.
Awaiting orders. Very well. Agreed. Very well. At once.
Mission saved.
Affirmative. At once. Very well. Affirmative. Very well. Affirmative. At once. Very well. Affirmative. At once. Affirmative. Affirmative. Agreed.
Yes, sir. Moving out. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Medic reporting. Affirmative. Moving out. Moving out. Medic reporting.
once. Very well. Affirmative. At once. Very well. Very well. Affirmative.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Awaiting orders. Affirmative.
Explosive charge
Yes,
placed.
sir. Affirmative.
Reinforcements
Ready and
have
waiting.
arrived.
Awaiting orders.
Reporting. Affirmative.
Awaiting orders. Affirmative. Agreed.
Mission saved.
Affirmative. Affirmative.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Medic reporting. Affirmative.
Ready and waiting. Agreed. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Commander. Indeed.
Awaiting orders. Very well. Affirmative. Very well. Yes, sir. Of course. At once. Of course. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Very well. Very well. Affirmative.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Moving out. Affirmative. Moving out.
Reporting.
20
Affirmative.
minutes remaining.
Agreed. Very well. Very well. Yes, sir. At once. Very well. Affirmative. Affirmative. At once. Affirmative. Agreed. Affirmative.
Mission loaded.
Affirmative. At once.
Engineering. Affirmative.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Reporting. Affirmative. Of course. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Agreed. Affirmative. Agreed. Agreed. At once. Agreed. Very well. Agreed. Agreed.
Yes, affirmative. 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 Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Acknowledged. Very well. At once.
Engineering. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. At once.
Engineering. Affirmative.
Yes, sir. Moving out.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Reporting. At once. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Affirmative. At once. Affirmative. Affirmative. At once.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Very well.
Reporting. Affirmative. 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 Yes, sir.
Reinforcements have arrived.
Reporting. Reporting. At once.
Reporting. Very well.
Medic reporting. Moving out.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Agreed. Affirmative.
Awaiting orders. Agreed. Very well. Very well. Affirmative. Affirmative. Very well. Affirmative. At once.
Unit lost.
Affirmative. Affirmative. At once. Yes, sir.
Unit
At once.
lost.
Very well. At once. Yes, sir. Agreed. Very well.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Medic reporting.
Acknowledged. Agreed.
Engineering. Affirmative. 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 Affirmative.
Yes, sir. Moving out.
Explosive
Yes,
charge.
affirmative.
placed.
Affirmative. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Medic reporting. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. At once.
Explosive charge
Reporting.
placed.
At once. Yes, sir. At once. Ready and waiting. Yes, sir. Agreed.
Mission saved.
Affirmative.
10
At
minutes
once.
remaining.
Affirmative. Affirmative. Agreed. At once. At once. Affirmative. Very well. At once. Very well. Affirmative. At once. At once. Very well. Affirmative. Affirmative. At once. Very
Unit
well.
lost.
Affirmative. At once.
Reporting.
Ready
Lost.
and waiting. Waiting orders. Course. Affirmative. At once. Very well. Affirmative, sir. At once. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Very well. Of course. At once. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Of course. At once. Agreed. Affirmative.
Engineering. Affirmative.
Awaiting orders. Affirmative. Reporting. Very well.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Yes, sir. Moving out.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Moving out. Moving out. Affirmative.
Ready and waiting. Agreed. Affirmative. At once. Agreed. At once. Very well.
Unit
Yes, sir.
lost.
Very well. Yes, sir. Of course. Very well. Affirmative. Affirmative. Agreed. Affirmative. Very well. Agreed.
Yes, affirmative. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Ready and waiting. At once.
Medic report. Affirmative.
Yes, sir.
Ready and waiting.
Explosive
Very well.
charge placed.
Yes, sir.
Warning.
Affirmative.
5 minutes remaining.
Acknowledged. Affirmative. 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 At once. Very well. Reporting.
Medic reporting. Moving out.
Commander, for king and country.
Yes, sir. At once.
Yes, sir. Moving out.
Warning. 4
Yes, sir.
minutes remaining.
Affirmative. At once. Affirmative.
Engineering. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Explosive charge placed.
Reporting. At once. Affirmative. Agreed. At once. Very well. Affirmative. At once. Very well. Very well. Affirmative. Affirmative. Very well. Yes, sir. Of course. Yes, sir.
3 minutes
Affirmative.
remaining.
Yes, sir. Of course. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Very well. Very well. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Very well. Affirmative. Agreed. Yes, Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Medic reporting. Affirmative.
Waiting
Agreed,
orders,
yes,
sir. Yes, sir. Very well. Affirmative. Very well. Affirmative.
Warning, 2 minutes remaining.
Yes, sir. Indeed. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Engineering. Affirmative. Engineering.
Medic reporting.
Yes, sir.
Explosive mission accomplished.